That's helpful too. I don't know, Antoine, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I think that I agree that the narrative, as I perceive it, is that for the black community is struggle. This idea that we're contending against the powers that be. I like to use the analogy of Robin Hood a lot. Everyone knows the story of Robin Hood. Robin Hood is the hero in the story. Robin Hood is someone who steals from the rich to give to the poor. Which sounds like a criminal to me. I say, you know, but so he's this criminal, but he's the hero. Why is he the hero? He's the hero because there's a king who's oppressive to a people, and right, and when that king pulls his guy in and says, "Hey, Sheriff of Nottingham, who's also the arch enemy in the story, go and do my oppressive bidding." And Robin Hood is the hero because he stands up against this oppressor. And his man with a badge on, right? Because their story is that they're struggling and they're oppressed, and this is the story of the black community. So sometimes when we see things like a cop, the things we might see on camera, we say, "Man, why weren't they just submissive?" Right? Or maybe, and I'm not okaying different ideas, but for the sake of understanding the narrative is that, hey, this guy might see the police as a symbol of oppression. Whether that's true or not is not what we're actually dealing with, but we're dealing with narrative. And because that's the symbol of oppression, I become a hero when I stand up against that oppressive figure. And there's a sense of dignity in that lack of authority. And so the gospel comes to that story and says, hey, listen, your freedom from struggle is not about man and not about flesh. It's about this much larger problem. You place your enemy in this person, but in reality, the enemy is the capital E enemy, the Satan. Right? And so he says, the gospel comes and delivers us from that struggle. Says, man, God is a deliverer to me. And so that's why you hear these wonderful songs about deliverance, about making a way out of no way, and all these things out of the black community, because it's about struggle and about about the saving, delivering aspect of the gospel coming to that narrative.